Hi there, Ram21 here at the Loadout OMR run, the demo. This is a brand new patch 0.1.22. Here are the highlights for this run. I just need to get some of the stuff all down here. Would really be handy if I was able to take out some of those snipers. I don't think I was. Good lord, I only have 3 health. Ooh, speaking of, thank you for dropping health, little mite place. You. It's nice that these guys drop health now. Alright, and before we get into the actual run, I'm going to read out the patch notes, but please feel free to skip ahead with the timestamps below. So, 0.1.22, new features. A new NPC has been added to Lakeside. New corruption crafting mechanic has been added. A new legendary upgrade has been added that becomes available if running a fully corrupted loadout. A new player smart loot that has been added, which gives the player guaranteed average or better module quality when starting out, and guarantees that the module drops in class. This smart loot window is deliberately short to avoid cheapening the game's long-term gear progression. We've got balance. The following suffixes have been removed from the affix selection pool on module drop and crafted and moved to a new corruption pool instead: diminishment, sluggishness, stasis, invasion, and prestige. These suffixes still function on existing modules to maintain backwards compatibility. Apply corruption to modules that have the legacy suffixes at your own risk. The flat armor bonus provided by the armor attribute has been increased from 5 to 8. This will make it more competitive with other attributes and open up more build options for lower base armor classes like the mage and the rogue. Rogue's base modules have been slightly tuned up to give a better overall first run feel. This will trickle down to dropped common and rare rogue modules, but I'd rather late game rogue feel a bit overtuned at this stage in development versus early game rogue feeling anemic. The success chance of repairing a damaged or low quality module has been dramatically increased. The end result is common modules have a 100% chance to repair, and rare modules 90% chance to repair. Module repairs can now achieve pristine quality rather than being capped at exceptional. This makes repairing damaged modules a powerful way to chase nearly best in slot gear. The maximum barrier upgrade now only becomes available if your loadout has at least 10% barrier chance. This will prevent it from cluttering the epic upgrade pool before it's useful. Spectres now have twice as long of a delay after firing their rocket barrage before they can recloak. The armor and health of might mounds has been further reduced. The common module drop rate for might mounds has been increased by 30%. Might mounds, charger mounds, and mortarling dens now always drop health hearts on death and have a good chance to drop bonus credits as well. The module drop rate for drones has been further reduced. The rare module drop rate for all bosses has significantly been increased. The common module drop rate for all bosses has been significantly decreased. The maximum total number of modules that can be dropped by all bosses has been increased. Maximum number of corrosion stacks that an enemy can has been increased. The maximum value on corrosion suffix has been increased from 3 to 4. Significantly increased Prometheus's boss's health. Optimization. Several low-level engine optimizations have been made that should help performance on low-end CPUs. Added dynamic effects scaling to Mage's Chain Lightning. This should lighten performance hit for endgame lightning builds at best a bit. And then some bug fixes. Fixed a bug where module tooltips were displaying while the crafting screen was active. Frenzy percent now only displays on the stats panel if you have Frenzy. Scavenged armor now correctly displays on the stats screen. An end run confirmation has been added to the pause menu, and end run's been separated a bit from other options to prevent Ram21 from missing clicking anymore when he records his YouTube videos. Thank you so much, Rick. Class development status is now highlighted and colorized to give new players a more eye-catching at-a-glance indicator of completeness. The prestige modifier has been named Aberration to better fit the corruption theme of the new modifiers. The others have been kept as is. The end screen's modules tab has been replaced with the pause menu's loadout tab, which is consistent with a consistent use of the new module tooltip formatting. Cleaned up Tutty's dialogue tree pathing issues. Fixed a bug where Boolean module properties were being applied as numerical values in some cases. Trimmed down some interactions on the attentive tutorial path to reduce wall of text fatigue for people who just want to learn the game mechanics. I'm leaning towards replacing Tutty with a proper lightweight interactive tutorial sooner rather than later. The heavy tank's autocannon bullet placement have been returned to their sides to give a more interesting bullet spread again. The sprite will be updated later. And finally, fixed a crash that could occur when hitting Prometheus with fighter missiles during one of his attack animations. Okay, timestamped. Hopefully, or however you got here, thanks, and I appreciate it for sticking with me. We're going to go ahead and try out the Rogue's upgrade a little bit. I believe I have a little bit of upgrade in here. We've got some stuff in here that is using the projectile size upgrade disabled and a projectile speed upgrade disabled. I'm actually going to go back and we're going to go ahead and equip the basics here. And the reason for that is I want to go mid-run, see if we can find something that is newer and maybe then corrupt our armor. So we're going to go ahead and give this a shot, see what we got. Here is the loadout for this run here. We've got some extra armor and we're just going to go ahead and see what we can do. And a reminder about the Rogue. Clearly we've got some speed upgrade, but the spacebar to manually reload. I'm going to go ahead and probably create a video or maybe a series of videos at some point, but video soon. I'm thinking of Ram's top tips, and this will probably be a continuing series that I'll do where if you play or are still new to the game and you're like, how do I play better? How do I do things better? Like I'll be creating something that will at least help you get started and help you kind of get going with that. So in the meantime though, these 3 upgrades kind of all are, I don't really want them all. I'll just probably get attack speed. Actually, no, let's do projectile duration because I forgot that the Rogue doesn't have the greatest projectile duration, so having some duration is good. But attack speed, well, especially after we get the upgrade for tactical reload, we definitely don't necessarily need attack speed. But projectile speed is also, it's kind of useful, kind of not. Size, I don't care about size. I'm not a person that needs to have my bullets be really big. That's just me. Again, I play a certain way. You can play your own way. I don't really judge. I just want you to have fun and enjoy this game. I have a lot of fun making and creating content for it and playing, actually, which is always fun, having a game that you enjoy. All right, don't forget that this game, if you're new to it, this game is available as a demo. You can play it right now. I'm playing the demo. And if you have been playing it, thank you for continuing to stick with me and watch me play and learn as I go. We are getting surrounded by a whole bunch of mobs here. These little mites are just all over the place. We're gonna go get quick reload. I always like the Rogue to have sub 1 second reload time. So this is gonna bring it down to 1.95. And let's keep working on getting that XP magnet going. Now I'm purposefully driving so that my bullets, and I do have a level of pierce, so that my bullets will hit and interact with other creatures, creating more bullet hits. Since I have a level of pierce, I don't have extra bullets being flung out. Go ahead and let's grab some more XP magnet. We do already have some rarities, so that's kind of why I'm not going into it right now. The quick reload we can do and get, but I'm thinking more that I want to get some critical chance going. The more crit that you've got, obviously the more damage you do per shot. And if we can get that up near to almost 100%, it will be very effective for us, I think. So, all right, let's get that charger out of the way. Extended magazine's good. We're definitely going to make use of that. Let's go ahead and keep getting our XP magnet going. There we go. And this critical damage is good. Projectile count is going to be better. So let's get that. Keep working on some XP magnet. XP magnet is one of those things that it's one that I like to generally grab just because I like to get a lot of movement speed, and I don't like to run back and get the XP that I've been missing. So I kind of like to get it around 800. That's kind of where I like to land. Pierce is amazing. Pretty much get it every time you can get it. I would love to get Forking Bullets next. That would be great. Forking Bullets or any of the legendary recall or tactical reload would be also great. I'll take another quick reload though. We're still above we're above 1 second. Let's go and get some movement speed going. I know, Ram, why do you need movement speed? You're already moving fast. Well, I'm not moving fast enough. I need to move really fast, especially since we have Spectres coming in. And who knows what we'll get next, but getting a chance to do as much movement as we can so I can avoid getting hit, which is great. Let's do extended magazine. That's going to give my reload less reload time. Less times that I need to reload, but this would be the last quick reload for the moment. So let's go ahead and get that, and let's go ahead and get our movement speed. Oh, we got a second upgrade, so let's go ahead and work in some damage here. Alright, we got some soldiers. Another reason that I like high movement is to get those soldiers to move away from me. So it allows me to just keep moving and not have to get shot at, because when I'm shooting them, they're not shooting me. I mean, when I'm moving them, they're not shooting me. Yeah, words, I know how to say them. Alright, let's come back down. And let's go ahead and get some more projectiles here and some damage with more movement speed. Yeah, this will be close to my last one. Yeah, let's get those guys. There we go. Let's get some more. Yeah, extended magazine's probably the best call here. Let's get some damage going. There we go. That one's almost dead. This one's doesn't want to die. Okay, that's coming. Oh, we got another set of soldiers. Alright, we're getting a little to where we can't do enough damage, so we're definitely clearly behind in the damage curve for what we have enemies wise. So next upgrade, we need to start stacking our damage here. Critical chance would help with that. Duration would also help, especially if I don't miss. Let's go ahead and do, critical chance. I think that's going to help with that. So let's do that. She's running right into all those bullets. That's smart, Ram. So let's go up and get some health. There's some credits there that I really want. I don't know why. I've got a lot of credits right now. But, you know, sometimes just having credits is fun. That's a big group there. Let's see if we can get more critical chance. Let's do that. Keep working on damage. Forking bullets would be amazing. This would be the point where having more wow, brain just dying right there. Having more rarity, that's the word I'm looking for. Having more rarity would help, because then that way I would have a higher chance to get the more rare. There's tactical reload. That's what I was looking for. More tactical reload rarity. Right now, as it is, I'm getting it at 27.43% of the time. I'll get a rare, and sometimes it's the one I want, sometimes it's not. But one cool thing, again, about tactical reload, if you've never played the rogue, is you can hit reload early, and then you get this massive amount of reload or attack speed. And you can just see the bullets flying and zipping past, so if you reload early, you can keep that going. It's a little fun. You can kind of get used to the timing on things. You can reload early if you need to, but being able to do extra damage is great. Excellent. We got forking bullets. I didn't even have to go into rarity yet. So we're still at 0. I'm going to go ahead and start putting in some armor. Let's get a reload in here. There we go. Yeah, forking bullets is going to make all the difference. It's going to make a gigantic difference, especially because it especially when they're all grouped up. Having forking bullets allows you to hit a lot more targets really fast. So Pierce is going to really help with that. It's going to good synergy. Let's continue to get some armor, and then I think I'm going to pump into some of that rarity in hopes to really get some good upgrades here. But speaking of upgrades, we are currently running the basic arms and head right now. So we could certainly go out and find an augment array or 2 or 3. And then we can go hunting for that great armor guy, that great corruption guy that will give us some great... I said I was going to go with rarity. I didn't. Corrupt some of those arms or legs or heads or whatever we get on our run. So I'll show that one off here in a minute. Now I know where it is because I did a test stream earlier just to make sure that this patch was good. Live on twitch.tv/ram21, all spelled out. You too can catch it if you wish. And you can kind of see me working with the developer Rekatan. He's usually hanging out in chat when I'm doing this. And it gives us a good back and forth, gives us some bug fixes that we need to find right away that I end up finding or that he sees while I'm playing. Sometimes I don't even see him. It's great. It's a good little synergy there. Alright, heavy caliber is really going to help out with my damage, but we need to find an augment array, and I'm busy yapping. Anyway, all that to say, I have found the guy already. He's hiding over here in the lake. This is not the lakeside. It's the Swarmlands. However, I saw augment array, so I'm going to go for it. There is a bunch of text. I'm going to let you read this on your own because, well, it's fun for you to read on your own. I will do some reading when I probably get to stop highlighting things. So, kind of do like a little bit more of experience, and that goes for the text for the new character as well. I'm not gonna stand through and read it all right now. I ended up reading through it on the dev stream though, Q&A stream. And that was quite fun. I had made up voices I've never made up before in my life, and I think they worked out pretty good. I think Rick liked them too. Especially the one that sounded like he was from LA. I think he liked that one the best. I'm joking, of course. Okay, here's the guy. He is, and I've already renamed him, but you can go through and you can kind of read on your own time. We did end up getting one piece of armor that has some legs that were damaged. So they were only ranger damaged, and on the corruption crafted screen, you do have access to all of your modules. So this is all of them. You can't upgrade your starter modules though. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We need to find some rogue armor in the hopes to do some rogue armor upgrades. Let's not die though, so let's kind of come back and let's see if we can find another one of those augment arrays. We like the one in the top corner, so we're going to go up there next. It's usually the easiest one to find for me. That's the tree. We don't need the tree right now. That's also another reason why I like the movement speed. You can go exploring and finding and searching around on the map really quickly. There we go. There's one right here. Let's get rid of this guy and hit this guy and dismantle. And please. Nope, that's a failure. Well, at least I have a lot more health this time and I didn't kill myself, so that's good. I'm not going to pick up that one right now because if we fail again, I will definitely die. There we go. And oh, there we go. We got a good success. Okay. All right. We'll let that kind of chill out for a minute as I try to make space for myself here. Let's go ahead and get some life regen because we don't have any. And let's kind of come back over here. Yeah, let's clear out a way here for a minute. There we go. That feels pretty good. All right, what did we get? So we got a chest armor that we can equip now. It's great. It has barrier chance on it, but the armor that I do have has XP multiplier and damage multiplier. So since I can't do crafting right now, there's no point. But we just means we got to find another augment array. So let's go. Let's keep finding, keep searching. We're gonna have to do a little bit of killing on our way down here. And by killing, I mean we found all the bads here. Let's go back up. So, quick reload is going to give us sub 1 second, which is good because we did get that heavy caliber, which brought it up a little bit, back up. So let's grab that. Let's keep grabbing some armor. I'm really putting this upgrade to the test that Rec did for the armor to see if it actually does hold up. Let's avoid those missiles from that Spectre there. Oh, I got him. Yeah, okay, so the extended cloak time that Rec put in for those Spectres is really handy. Let's go ahead and do that again. Let's come back up. Let's get these guys down. And let's do some projectile duration as well. We are also still not getting some of the cool upgrades, so let's just pump that bunch in here. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was really bad. Nope, I'm gonna get hit again. It didn't sweep in fast enough to get the snipers. So let's pull them down a little bit here, see if we can pull them to the side. Well, not if the Spectres keep getting in my way. There we go. I think I can, well, at least I can put some damage on them. Let's put in more projectiles. Let's keep working on some rarity. Do another reload, come back up. We're gonna try and get a little bit here. I just need to get some of the stuff all dead down here. Would really be handy if I was able to take out some of those snipers. I don't think I was. Good lord, I only have 3 health. Ooh, speaking of, thank you for dropping health, little mite place. Thank you. It's nice that these guys drop health now. There we go, got that. And let's go ahead and get a little bit more Pierce going with a little bit more damage. That's gonna help. Alright, gotta avoid the bullets. Alright, we just need to find some more augment arrays. At this point I don't think we're getting anywhere other than just my inevitable death. Oh, you know what? It has modules? Building of modules in them. So let's put a little bit of damage on those guys, and then I think that's as far as I can go. So let's pull back out. Hey, we got a module. Is that any good? Hey, we got an arm. Ah, we needed an arm. That's even better. So then it has rarity. All right, let's go. Let's go see this guy. We happen to be right here. So let's get straight to crafting, and we're going to go ahead and corrupt this module right off the bat. We don't even care. We're just going for it. We don't know what we're going to get. We got some invasion, so it's going to give us enemy spawn rate. And so it is a damaged module, so that means that really it's not that good an upgrade at the moment, that we can't put it mid-run. The reason for that being that I would lose out on some health and some armor and some XP magnet, which is okay, giving me only 8 rarity and enemy spawn rate. So maybe I will go to it mid-run, but maybe not. I think on this side I would skip. But if it happened to be like a pristine module, I for sure would have taken it, or anything above damage, because that way it would have been an upgrade, especially since I was running the basic module. Let's sneak past the very scary Stormlands here and search for an augment array in the ruins here. Alright, let's keep reloading. Just doing a big search here. Oh gosh, why are there 3 of them already? That's a lot of bullets. There we go. Let's just circle back. Let's kind of get rid of some of them. Oh gosh, this is not good. Of all the options here, I think critical chance is the best one. Let's keep working on that armor. It actually does feel like it is working for me. Oof, that was bad. Okay. Drones, please don't hit me. Alright. Well, I snuck them back over on the other side. Maybe I can get them stuck on the other side. Oh, what am I doing? Use quick reload, you got it. Oh, tactical reload, you got it. Oh, reload. go. Let's see if we can find another option right over here somewhere. Ooh, an elite sniper. Ah, that's no fun. Maybe caliber will help with that. Let's get double armor and damage. Yeah, my attack speed is definitely slowed down some, which is fine. Ouch, took some heavy hits there. Gotta find some health. Should be around here somewhere. There we go. You know what would be nice is barrier. Too bad I took my... Oh, I probably didn't have barrier on this guy yet. There we go. Let's get rid of the sniper. Okay, got the one right up here, so let's go straight at him. Oh, that was my mistake. Going straight at a sniper. There was another one on the way. Oh well. Alright, well we ended up picking up something, so I'm going to do a real quick craft on that. We picked up the damaged, corrupted enemy spawn rate. So this gear, now we can do a repair, which has a critical, it has a success chance of 100%. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and add a prefix to it, which gives us some punishing. So it gives us a damage multiplier. And we're going to add a suffix in hopes of anything cool. XP multiplier is good. But the success rate of a module repairing is great. So they gave us from damage to high quality. Excellent. Look at that upgrade. That is actually really good. It's slightly below the one that we had before, but it has on it some extra enemy spawn with some extra XP and damage. So we're going to go and equip that. All right, I think we'll end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to play this game yourself on Steam. Check out the demo. And if you haven't, wishlist the main game on Steam as well. It will certainly help out and give us some great attention. And if you are interested in helping with development, please check out the Discord. The link is in the description as well as on the Steam page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.